not so bad, is it? How do you know the anchor is held? How do you know? I can't hear you, babe. I can't hear you. But how do you know the anchor is held?
I know, yeah, until I go astern, put some tied out.
And then how will you know that the anchor is held? You take a transit on something on a shore. So you take a rock and a tree. When you're up the front, if you look over towards the headland, pick out a rock and a tree and get a transit. And if we hold the transit, then we're not drifting. So stay up the front.
We're not.
No, we're not.
No, we got it.
You can feel it straightening us up.
So the anchor is set.
Oh,
Yeah, we can feel it.
If you're uncertain, you just back up a little bit and you'll see the rope stretch out. So what should happen is it stretches out and then it goes
Slack, and then you move a bit and grabs it again.
So getting it back up is the same sort of thing. So he's going to use his finger, but it'll be going that way.
In the nicest possible way.
Any other up motion is okay. Now, but yeah, as long as it's up motion, he wants me to go back. There it is, that's right, that's up. Yeah, we need to do something about your dress, Bill.
Well, he's got a nice piece of yellow rope that he...
Yeah, well, I'd rather have to put the yellow rope on.
But didn't make
A bit untidy.
Yeah. Spill.
Last instruction you gave me was to go astern. Well, I'm still going astern.
Well, the last one I saw was back.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I missed it.
Yeah.
Have you got the motor in astern?
No, not now. Not now.
Bad skipper.
Not now.
Oh, there. Seems to be very tight on the motor.
Well, that means that anchor's holding well. So if you stay there, we'll talk about bringing it up. So bringing it up is the same thing. You got to give us an up. But we don't want to use the anchor winch to pull the boat to the anchor. We want the boat to go to the anchor. So you have to give us a little bit of a nudge ahead with your hand. And make sure you can see us. And point your arm out there to say where the anchor is. So if it's over there, you point over there. But most people don't realise we can't see your arm. And we need to be able to see it. So let's get the anchor up. You're on the finger?
Yeah.
Straight down.
Okay, so do you want? If it's straight down, I can bring it up. So we're bringing it up. Now, if it starts to stiffen, tell me to stop and tell me which way to go. Right. Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay, go ahead. It's me, so I go ahead.
Yeah, so.
Up.
Just it's slack rope, it gets caught. It's
Yeah.
caught.
Stop.
Stop. You're going to back up and it's caught up.
Up.
Gotta work it out. Unless you keep tension on it, that will happen.
Delicate.
The touches are good.
Go back a bit.
The touches are real good. Keeps a bit of tension in, holds it in the gypsy a bit better. Whoa.
just see the line that just kept literally come off.
Stop.
Back.
Up. If you keep an eye, you'll see the depth there. So that means the change there, that's 10 metres. So you're probably nearly off the bottom, so keep an eye. Oh, it's off the bottom now. So when the anchor's coming up, tell him to slow down a bit.
Still pushing forward. Chain.
Just watch you touch the bottom, yeah, just touch it. Just so the anchor doesn't hit the sponsors. You can see by the way the chain's wobbly, it's not connected to the bottom. Stop.
Okay.
Now if you come up and sit in the cradle nicely, just keep another touch. That's it. And then it's up again. Well done. That's it. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? The reason we go to the anchor is so you don't burn the anchor winch out.
Yeah. But you need to see some tension on the
Yeah, it's a
line.
balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance. And that's because it's a chain gypsy. It's designed for chain. You shouldn't have rope on a chain gypsy. So when you have an anchor winch in your own boat, you generally have both. Now see
You should
the
put the pin first, shouldn't you, and then tighten it.
say again.
You put the pin through the
Oh, it doesn't
anchor
matter.
pin. A little bit of slack, so just down a fraction.
Hands away.
So when
Yeah, through.
Up.
so most winches have both. They have a rope gypsy and a chain gypsy. And that one there, see the round section there in the middle? That's generally knurled, knurled rough. And you use the rope around it. But it doesn't work because it doesn't feed into the anchor wheel.
Yeah.
So you use it like a winch. Anchor's up, well done. Well done. Have a debrief on that.
Good job.
Have a debrief on that.
Okay.
Go ahead. What do you think?
Well, you went over the top of the anchor.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That'll happen. But we still deal with it. Yeah.
And the rope kinked because there wasn't enough tension on the anchor.
We're sort of trying to work that out ourselves in here.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep enough tension to keep it tight, but not too much.
It's a balance, isn't it? Just as you said, it's a balance.
And,
You've got tension, but you can't have torque.
Next time I put the pin in before I put the dog on.
Yeah.
Devil's claw on.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, okay. That's what you said.
Set, yeah. Pin first.
Yeah.
Because
Stop
I couldn't
running
get the
away on
pin
it.
for.
Okay, that's good. Now, I did notice you put the claw on correctly, didn't you? I don't know whether you can see it, but there is a slight difference here. One day I came on the boat and someone had put the point of the hook into the chain link. And it's not how it's designed. The way Bill's put it on is how it's designed.
I can leave it.
It goes out,
Over the top.
it saddles it, the whole thing. And that's how
Is there another big? There was another little wire. So.
yeah, do you want to? No, it's just holding the pins on the little wire.
Okay.
You alright with that? Hopefully you won't be on the board too long. In fact, we never anchor. In all the jobs we've done, we never anchor.
No.
It's just something you've got to get signed off on.
Yep.
You might need an anchor if you lose power.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
first
not
thing you
going to
do.
happen.
What's going to happen if you lose power and you got a beach,
Well,
a lee shore? And
this that still work with that car?
what?
The chain.
Well, you can override it.
Just take loosen it off and
Yeah.
just chain it. Pull it out.
Yeah. There's a winch handle. See the top of it?
Yeah.
See the top of it takes a winch handle. The winch handle's in the locker, and you take the winch handle out. Actually, I'll get you to go and do it as soon as you brought it up. Off you go. Get the winch handle out and loosen off the clutch. Now, I'll tell you about the clutch.
Yeah.
The winch handle loosens off the clutch, which allows the thing to freewheel.
Yeah.
The clutch doesn't always want to let go because it hasn't been used for a week.
Yep.
It never wants to let go actually, so you sometimes have to deal with it, give it a tap, give it a bang, make sure you get it to freewheel. So it's a good exercise. I'm glad you brought it up.
So there's tension on the rope on the anchor now. It won't matter. You can still.
Yeah, you can let it go because it's pinned and everything, and it's got a turnbuckle on it.
It was the last time we did anchoring, I had to use the handle to let the chain get slack. That's what I was
Oh, you don't need to do that. Why would you do that? Yeah,
to
okay.
get slack.
Oh, I don't know in what circumstance.
Well, it was. I think the winch was in the up. Like
No, it doesn't
I don't
make
know.
sense. Doesn't make sense. It should go up and down using this.
I had to give it a half wind backwards to let the clutch out.
Second.
Yeah, like that. Not letting the clutch go.
That's right. That'll let the clutch go. Hey. So can you pull the chain? Yeah, righto. That's it. Now tighten it back up again. Doesn't have to be over tight. Don't over tighten it. So I don't know what your circumstances were, Bill, but
Sorry?
yeah, put him back. Now, if you just touch the up button, Bill,
Yeah.
that'll take. Wait till he's got his hands in the way. Okay, just take the touch up. We're just going to take that slack up. Perfect. So I don't know what the circumstances were.
Yeah, I don't know, but the clutch it wouldn't let go the first time I tried to anchor with it.
Well, you don't have to loosen. You don't have to loosen the clutch to anchor.
Yeah.
You don't have to loosen the clutch. You just use the down button. If you want to anchor manually, you've got to loosen the clutch and then pull the chain down yourself and let it go. And it often jams, as I say.
Well, it might have jammed a little. I just needed a little bit of slack to get the devil's claw.
Well, you should have been able to do it by using this. Yeah.
I don't know why. I was out there.
That's okay. So why don't we, what are we going to do now? We've done some good stuff. What are we going to do now? What else is on the list?
I'm supposed
Time to
be
go.
on it.
Your non-verbal communication was fantastic, but you kept talking. We could see what you wanted. You didn't have to tell us. So I'll still sign you off on that. Let's go. Kerry, you want to drive us home?
No.
Greg, do you want to drive us home?
Yeah, sure.
Get done. Don't want to drive us home?
No.
Then not.
Holding on?
Have you?
Holding on. Fast as you like. Don't bang the boat.
say my anchor winch.
Well, we
take
don't
weight.
No, but what you would use there is the claw. Use a claw.
Maybe once all the chain is gone.
Well, you can't use a claw.
That's right. You
what-
don't have to take it down around the
Yeah.
junction post.
Why wouldn't you take it back to the cleat? Oh yeah, the Samson post up the front, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, that would be where you hang it. Well, that anytime you're anchoring for any length of time, that's what you do. But when you're doing it for 5 minutes, you wouldn't do it. But normally, this system is set up to use chain only, and the rope is just to save weight and to also save cost.
Yeah.
And it's also realised that we hardly ever anchor, so it's a low priority. So if you were your boat,
I got 66 metres of 10 mil now.
everybody has, right? My boat, all chain, all the time. And to stop that noise coming up onto the boat, you put a snubber down, same chain. So we know, you and I as yachties, we know that sort of thing. They don't need to know that, because anchoring is just an exercise.